Hey YouTube, my name's Mock, and I'm gonna tell you guys a story about how I got lost in a national forest. So I'm in Huron National Forest. I had just gotten there. I drive my shitty 2009 Ford Focus out into the fucking woods, and it's nice. It's beautiful. I come in there like maybe I get there at 10 in the morning, so I have a whole bunch of natural light, and the birds are chirping, beavers are out and shit like that. And I'm in a Huron National Forest, if I didn't say before. And I'm just boondocking, no like real campground or anything. I just found a little spot in the break in the road, a little nature trail, and I rolled my car up there, found a nice little spot to park, and I got out and started hiking. I think I went west. Um, Down this trail, and then I found a clearing, a nice prairie actually. It's like almost about to be spring. Still cold, but it's just about to be spring, and so it's like really dry out there and really not much out there. But I hiked for a while, found a little pond, and I decided to go back and set up camp at the prairie. So, me being the dumbass that I am, first time out, I decide solo. Also, nobody's there with me. I decide to um, hammock camp with a tarp up top. So I get my shit set up, and I'm cozy. I'm chilling. It's the morning time. It's really like late afternoon now, and I eat, make a little fire. I eat, which is super hard, by the way. Like, it took me like an hour to make the fucking fire, and it was like nothing but coals. It was just terrible. Like, you really have to like practice that shit before you go out. Now I use a butane thing, but I still make a fire, but I cook with the butane. Holy fuck, that was hard. And so I had these like fucking ramen noodles that were super fucking stale and not cooked all the way because the fire wasn't hot enough and it didn't boil the water. And it's getting nighttime. I have my hammock and tarp set up. Got the tunes blaring and all of that, and I fucking when the night comes, it starts to get colder and colder, and I don't really notice it. Like it's about 1 a.m. now, and I haven't went to sleep yet, like at all. And I just cold and colder and colder, and I'm fucking shivering. My feet are cold as fuck, and I get up out of the hammock to take a piss, and I see like frost all on the fucking ground, and all I have is just like my jacket, the fucking tarp, a fucking like summer fall time fucking uh what the fuck is it called, the sleeping bag. Like, I think it's rated for like maybe 10 degrees, maybe 20, some shit like that. Definitely not. It was cold as fuck. It was like fucking 3 degrees out, maybe like 0 or -1 or some shit like that. Like, it was cold as fuck. All right, so I decided to like, I had a choice, like, cause I wasn't finna go sleep there, so I could either like thug it out, you know what I'm saying, or try to find my way back pitch fucking dark to my car and like try to get some warmth and sleep in my car. So I decide to just say fuck it, I'm just gonna go and try to get this fucking try to get to my car. And I had like a headlamp light and like a light and like a flashlight and shit, and it was full battery. I was good, but my phone had died, and I was just freezing. I started walking, and I'm just shivering, freezing, bro. And it's like 1 a.m., 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, pitch fucking black, and I'm in like the fucking woods. I'm in the forest. Like, I'm going down this fucking trail, and I'm thinking like, if I just like stop and just get lost out here, I'll fucking die. Like, literally, I'm thinking like, man, I could really fucking die out here. Like, I'd be a fucking statistic. Nobody would know. My family knew where I was and everything, and they didn't know when I was coming back, or really, I didn't tell them too much. I just said this is what the national forest area that I'm gonna be in, and that was it. So, nigga, if I would have fucking like died out there, I probably wouldn't have been seen for days, you know. And when I started thinking of that, and I'm looking out, and the moon is out, full moon, and I'm just looking out, and it's kind of surreal, actually. Like, actually, some of the most blissful like the most blissful time I've like really ever had in my life, aside like fishing, some fishing trips. It's just like completely blissful. I can see my fucking breath and I'm walking and it's like surreal almost. Like I'm in a fucking fairy tale. And I like this is the most dangerous part of my little excursion out into this wildness, you know, and most dangerous part, but it was like also the best part. It's the most memorable part that I remember. And it's like fucking I don't know. It's just crazy. It's like I really was really underprepared, and I ended up getting lost. Like I took a wrong turn. Like I was going down the right path, but I didn't go down far enough to see my like reflective lights. So I went back and like went a good 5-10 minutes down the wrong trail, and then I'm like, I felt like that was I was going the right way, but I ducked out. So I went back, and I ended up finding my car, and man, bro, like I really almost like fucking died out there, like literally. Like if I would have kept going down that trail, who knows where the fuck that trail went? You know what I mean? Like who knows? You know? And I wasn't too far away from the fucking highway, but it's pitch dark. You know, like my only hope was to find my fucking car or go back to the hammock. You know, and just try to thug it out. You know. But I ended up getting in the car, getting warm. You know, ended up sleeping in the car, and I went back up early in the morning, first light, and it's still fucking cold as shit outside. So even when the sun did come up, I would have still been fucking freezing, you know? And I'm just grateful I fucking found my car, and I wasn't like, man, like I look back and I'm just such a fucking idiot. Like, why would I do that? You know, so underprepared, just not the right sleeping equipment, not even like I didn't even have fucking boots on. I had Converse on, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell was I thinking? You know, like just an idiot. But I mean, all in all, I'm glad that I did have the experience. You know, it was a nice experience. You know, just being out in the wilderness, and it wasn't the last time I went into the wilderness. You know, by myself actually, but I definitely got better at it after that. Um, but that's pretty much the end of my story. Thanks for listening, guys. Like, subscribe, whatever you want to do. And tell me if you enjoyed the story in the comments. Thanks. Bye.